Hello, good evening, everybody. Welcome to a week 4 match here of the Choozo Super Metroid Tournament. We got a good one for you here. This is between CountCranberry on the left of your screen here and Moro on the right side of your screen. I have with me here KJ on comms. Say hello, KJ.
Hello there, everyone. Hope everyone's doing well tonight.
It's a beautiful night for sure. And then on tracker, we have Captain Stack. Thank you, Stack, for being our behind the scenes person there. Really making everything run smoothly for sure. Let's see, KJ, what's our settings tonight here?
Yeah, looks like we're going to be dealing with major, minor, split, vanilla area, random boss, hard difficulty, vanilla escape, early morph, but we are not doing a deep start.
I love Major Minor. I cut my teeth on Rando in Major Minor back before full countdown was a thing. So I'm glad to see it here tonight. It's different, it's different. Lots of checks you don't have to do in a Major Minor split. Hopefully our runners remember that they don't have to do those checks in a Major Minor split. We'll see.
Yes, sorry, we're getting it started. Okay, the runners will be starting momentarily. Had a little issue with the game timer, but it's going now. So we will be starting soon.
All right, sounds good. Polar Bear Bunny, thank you for the raid, by the way. Glad to see you.
Okay, so let's just throw this out there right now. I'm really hoping for a gravity suit first. I like seeing
Really?
gravity first. I like seeing gravity first. I
Yeah.
hate to race those races because then you're wondering where on earth you're supposed to go. But I hope for
Yeah.
gravity suit first.
Gravity first tells you Meridia, right? But then is that the right go? I don't know. Hey, random start. I didn't know we had a random start. I guess I didn't listen to that part.
Yep. So we just don't have a deep start, and
Okay.
we are
Okay.
starting in wreck ship. Looks like runners are gonna immediately go check the what is that? Wreck
Yeah,
ship
that'd be
energy tank.
wreck shipping tank. It is a major, so this is major minor. You notice in the corner it says M4. That means that there's 4 majors here in the wreck ship. And majors can be basically anything but ammo. The 14 items that Stack's going to track for us, plus grapple, plus X-ray, and then all the E-tanks and all the reserves. So lots of majors here.
And of course, we find more fall first.
I think they had early morph kind of set up, so that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. So interesting from here. I mean, we're gonna see them basically make a criteria run now at this point.
Yeah, there's really nothing else to do here with no explosives. They can't check spooky missiles. They're gonna have to head back out. They can check the West Ocean, below the West Ocean there. They should check that. Yeah, ocean missiles. But that's it. Heading back to criteria. We'll see what their minor is down here. I'm hoping that it's, something like missiles or something, just to see, a little bit of an ammo check here in the very beginning. Those supers and power bombs.
Although I know if I was running it, I would be really hoping for for power bombs.
Absolutely. If you're picking one of the two, let's get those power bombs out of the way for sure.
We want it to be a nice easy seed for them. Power bombs.
Right.
We want it to be a harder seed. Reserve tank. And it's power bombs. So
it's power bombs. Okay, so no power bomb hunt today. Still maybe a super hunt. We'll see what's in the moat there. But yeah, none of these are majors. So notice the M3 is not counting down. This is not a major down here. It's just an ammo. So the ammos are shuffled with each other, and the majors are shuffled with each other, and that's it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so looks like we are finding missiles at moats. Those are our first set of missiles. Yeah, just gonna continuing on their way.
Nothing else to do now.
Yes, tanks. Well, actually, that's a good question. Just the major locations are counted.
Yeah, it's counting the locations, not the items. Like, does that make sense? So when you check a location, the counter goes down, even if it was just an E-tank or a reserve tank. It doesn't matter. The counter goes down. Yeah, so it's kind of a useless counter in a way. Like, if you already know all your major locations, then yeah, it's kind of a useless counter. But it's also good to kind of remember that maybe you missed one or something. So
yeah, usually you'll see a major minor seed be pretty healthy. Depending on the runner, you might not see a lot of minor areas get checked because usually it's usually easier to find, charge beam because you don't have to search everywhere for it. But we'll see what the runners end up deciding to do.
There's a couple, out of the way major locations. Shack Tool's a major location. Plasma's a major location. So there's a few that are out of the way, but yeah, for the most part, they're all kind of on the way.
Can never remember. Is Climb Supers one of those major locations?
No, since it's supers, it is a minor.
It is not. Okay.
It'll be mixed in with the other minors. So yeah, that's another one that they don't have to check. Billy Mays, they probably won't have to check unless they're hunting for supers. What's that other one? Things like landing site power bombs. You don't have to go up there because
Spospo. You won't have to check Spospo.
Yeah, exactly.
That one usually always gets skipped. Mission Possible gets skipped.
Yeah, that's another one. And we'll see if these runners remember that, because most of the matches I've been watching and I've been playing have been full countdown, which, you do check that if there's still, a number up there. So we'll see if they remember.
Yeah, it looks like Moro is going to opt for checking some of these other locations, which, it's not bad because we're looking for supers still.
Yeah, you still got to check these for supers for sure. Who knows where they are, really. It looks like Count is not checking it, though. So they're going to go down Terminator here. And then hopefully they get lucky. And they got a little bit of a divergence here. Moro's going down. Again, there are a lot of miners down here, so it kind of makes sense since he's, looking for supers. I like it. I do.
Yep. And you also, you have two major locations to check down.
Yeah, and that's true too. Yeah.
It just depends on what you want to do. Meme route, I want to say meme route is not that horrible of a thing to do when you know it's major minor, because, again, you don't have to go everywhere to check for everything.
Right. You don't have to worry about your power bombs so much because you're not checking Billy Mays probably. So 5 power bombs is enough to kind of take the meme route. So the
only thing he'd have to be careful about, Moro would have to be careful about, are those 3 hot dips.
Yeah.
Left of Morph Ball.
Yeah, and they are rough. Just a D-take there for the major at Morph Ball. So that counts as a major. It collect it, but that is one of the 4 majors locations that are left here.
Ooh, CountCranberry finding his second pack of power bombs. It's a pretty nice find right now. Kind of carries you through the rest of Brinstar. Ooh, a third one.
And a third one. I think that's probably the max amount. You're looking for probably 3 power bombs or so. And yeah, there's Gauntlet access. So there is a major up there in Gauntlet. The first item there. Oh, and in the ceiling.
And plasma. Ooh.
Nice little plasma beam.
And just barely getting that plasma too. That was pretty nice. And X-ray scope. Nice.
And X-ray. So 2 out of 3 of our microwave beam already, and I'm sure both runners will get that. So now we're just looking for charge. We can microwave some shrimp here.
Hey.
There's our supers.
Super missiles. So CountCranberry just had a lot of stuff open up to him. Can completely go through Brinstar now just fine without problem. And actually, Moro, if Moro does decide to just go full meme route, it's gonna play out nicely for him as well.
Yeah, it should. He'll have to go all the way up there to get those supers if there's no other ones. And he didn't check. Did he check Yeah, you did check below more, right? But
Yeah,
the
but there,
construction zone.
thankfully, there's nothing stopping him. There's no green doors
Right,
stopping
right.
him from going beam.
Yeah, no going back here once he goes into the big pink. But yeah, you can get in there, no problem. Other
And
major
this,
down here at Etacoons.
that's vanilla E-Tank, isn't it?
It is. A lot of vanilla E-Tanks in Major Minor because 14 of the majors are E-Tanks, you know, so it's going to happen.
Yeah.
And this is the door that Moro cannot go back. I don't think there's anything stopping him other than if he runs out of power bombs.
Oh,
It's going to be tough to get to
yep.
the other side. So,
He's gonna have to farm power bombs now.
yeah, we're going to see
And
what
that
happens.
is
No
very
good spot here for that.
I mean, the one flying beetle thingies, they do drop power bombs,
I
and
think it's like
very-
2%. Like,
yeah,
it's not.
except it's like 99% when you're only farming super missiles for wave gate glitch.
Right, exactly. Exactly.
I swear, they know. They know.
They do. Oh, man. So there's the wave gate. Now the wave gate's a major, but Moro can't check it because he can't open the door. So hopefully he remembers to kind of come back here. We'll see. Notice Moro not going to Mission Impossible, not a major. Well, he can't get there anyway. But
yeah, may take a save. I mean, you have plasma and super missiles now, which by the way, supers. So,
yeah.
I mean, you can check. You can go through Spospo and see if you can get any drops that way, but
that's a lot of time.
Yep, but it's a lot of time waiting on these things too.
Yeah, that's true. And what would I do? I think this is really the only option because unless you want to go back, is there any? If he goes out, the super door down there.
Yeah, he can go through Red Brim now.
Is there anything there? I guess.
I mean, Spazer. You can.
Yeah, I guess you can abandon. You can abandon Big Pink for now and then come back and save this farming time.
Oh, the amount of supers that are down here, or majors that are down here, I think I would still go through Spospo and hope I get a drop during that fight.
Yeah, it's a tough call. One of those decisions that can, you know, either help you or take you out. Right? It's very nice.
First try.
First try every time. Nicely done. He does it a weird way too. They jumping forward. I don't do it that way. That's an interesting way to do it.
And you turn around while doing it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Moro is gonna go down.
The bug by door to X-ray. Absolutely. That would have been no. That's probably where maybe he's going, or he's trying these bugs. Yeah, it's not a bug. What is that thing? It's like
You need 2 power bombs. You're gonna need 1 to open that door. Unless he might skip that one.
No, there's a thingy that drops power bombs right outside the X-ray door.
Oh yeah, the hopper. The little hopper.
Yeah, hopper. That's what it is. Thank you. Hopper. Yeah,
but here he was probably going to skip this door to go over to the beginning of Green Brim because I think that's not the map. Is that a recharge station with all the Fireflies?
I think it's not a. Is it a map station? I can't remember. I never go there because I only play randomizer, so I never really go there. But yeah, it's something not useful for this. Count's heading back here into Retro Brinstar because there's two majors down here, so might as well check them while you're here. It's a good call.
Gonna get that plasma beam too.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that wall jump is particularly annoying. You have to jump off the right spot. I think you have to jump on the upper half of it, or it might be the bottom half. I can't remember which is one of the halves. In order to get enough space to go around it, yeah, that's not a fun one to do. It's the upper half. Okay.
This is one of those things where, like in area rando, there's a platform there, but in just straight, vanilla areas, there's not. And yeah, if you need to do that jump, it's a bad jump.
Mhm. So I'm curious where Count's gonna go after this. Is he gonna go up, or is he gonna continue on through Red Tower? They don't have logical access to wrecked ship yet.
Yeah, there's no good way across right now. CWJ, and that's it. What difficulty are we on? We're on hard
We're
or
on
harder?
harder. We're on harder
We
difficulty.
are?
So I think this is a. Do you need high jump boots in order
I,
to check X-ray with this amount of E-tanks?
I think you need. Yeah, I think you need at least high jump and a certain amount of E-tanks or Varia, I believe.
I think they have enough E-tanks, but I don't know if they
Okay.
can actually get up to there.
Yeah, I gotta imagine high jump is in logic for X-ray. Trying to open my exact science cheat sheet packet here. Let's see if CWJ is in logic.
Idle says CWJ is in logic,
Oh,
so
I'm gonna
that
go with
means
that.
okay, wreck ship is in logic.
I remember one race I had last tournament. It took me literally 45 minutes to get that CWJ because I've never done it
It's
before. It's not friendly.
it's not it. Oh my goodness. It's a pixel perfect jump and then a frame perfect pixel frame perfect wall jump as well. It's a pain.
Yeah, definitely. So Moro fell down there. I don't know. Moro must have accidentally fell down at Edicoon's because he did not check the minor wall jumping back up. So maybe that was an accident, or maybe he just forgot that was not a major.
Count fell down there too. So I mean,
It's a thing.
if you're used to full count, you always just jump down. Oh, hey,
Ooh, look at
hey,
that.
look at the first
So
suit found.
yeah, look at that. You were right. Gravity suit up at Spazer. So that makes an interesting kind of thing. And this is, what you can think of which way to go. Now you have, wreck ship access if you want to head back up that way. Plenty of energy to take on Fantoon. You can go into Meridia now if you want to, and you can do that.
Okay, you're gonna go check Kraid. Okay. This is random boss.
It
So
is.
who knows where actual Kraid and Fantoon's at. But right sandpit, you can check, and I think that's the only in Mama Turtle. Well, no, you can't check Mama Turtle with this setup.
No, you can check it, but you can't get it. Leave. Hopefully, remember to save here. Looks like Count is setting up for the save.
Yeah, he's low on power bombs. Nope, not gonna get him. Okay.
All right. Well, it's there. It's a free refill later. If he needs it.
And we see Moro going back into Brinstar. I can only assume possibly to check that wave gate.
Yeah. So Mara went up into Criteria, and then turned around. So maybe just a little bit of indecision there. Remembering, where to go, where things are, things like that. But yeah, it's hard to say.
Now there is one specific major that they're both are having to skip right now, and that's Waterway.
That is a major.
Check below Vanilla Charge Beam. Oh, Kraid is
There's Ridley.
okay.
That's a reset. Probably, I think they might have enough health to do it, but they don't have enough missiles.
They don't have ammo. Yeah. There hasn't been a lot of super missiles out there. A lot of regular missiles, a lot of power bombs, but not a lot of super missiles.
That's the thing with major minor. You tend to ignore minors, areas that are minor heavy, and when you do that, you don't pick up a lot of supers.
And Count does end up picking up these power bombs. Okay.
Yeah.
I think they're a necessity now at this point.
Yeah. Right. And since you only have 2 right now, you might as well pick up a free 5 power bombs. Why not?
Mm-hmm. Now, do you go down to the more check dense area of Upper Norfair, or
I think with all the health, right? I think you do a quick check of ice beam and you do a quick check of high jump and you just see what's down there.
that is more than enough for all the heck runs on the harder
Right.
difficulty.
Right. And if you, I mean, I don't think you go cathedral. I don't think like that.
Definitely go Croc, right?
Yeah. Well,
A couple of times, Croc has been where it's been at.
it's true. I mean, there is 2 majors down there at Croc, so it could be something we need.
Chat's asking nor spore spawn check. Actually, no, that is considered a major item location.
Yeah, that's a
In the
super
major minor.
missiles, not a major.
That is how you're logically supposed to get super missiles, but it is not considered a major check.
So Moro gets his gravity suit, and now we'll see what he decides to do, because the options are open. And there's charge.
There's charge. So we're definitely not going to see any minor checks now.
Yeah.
If there happens to be a super missile along the way, probably we'll pick that up.
Yeah, I think
but
so.
That's pretty much it. That's all the minor locations.
Yeah, I think that's if they find no more beams, they'll have to do a just plasma. No, wait, they need some missiles, right? Because they need to. Without ice, they're gonna have to get past those Zebs. So.
I would assume whether or not, I mean, you have to find either ice or speed, unless they want to crystal flash into Dragon. You need to find ice or speed to get in there, and I don't know if both of them can do the speed Zeb skip.
Yeah. I think I saw Count practicing it before the race, so.
Count.
Sure, he can.
Count kills the creature, but forgets to open the door. Feels bad.
That's a pain. A little bit of a sync going on here, reserve tank at high jump, so not what you're looking for sure. For sure. And by the way, this is usually 2 majors here at high jump. In the vanilla game, there's an E-tank over to the right here. But that's been switched to make Wreck Ship a little bit nicer, a little bit more appealing in major minor. The E-tank here is switched with the right supers, I guess, or something in Wreck Ship. They switch them. So they take one of the minors there and they put it here. And they take a major here and they put it over there at right supers, which makes it a little bit more appealing to do Wreck Ship as one more major.
Yeah.
It's good, man. I love major minor. I don't know. I like full countdown probably a little more, but major minor's fun. It's a little bit of a strategy going on here.
It really, really is. Having to decide. When you see all gravity early, what do? You want to go back to the ship? Do you go to Meridia?
Right, lots of choices.
You go to Wreck Ship, you might not be able to check Wreck Ship Reserve because you don't have speed. If you go to Meridia, you might get stuck there because you can really only check right sandpit. So it looks like Count is he farming? Is that what's going on?
It looks like he's thinking about taking that cathedral run.
Okay.
We'll see. We'll see if he decides. I mean, with gravity and a way to get direct ship, I'm not really a huge fan of these hell runs. Because even if Varia's there, you still got to go and do wreck ship. You still got to go and do Meridia. I don't know. I think I would probably go back up.
Well, I'm curious. Does Count run RBO?
That's a good question.
Count is one super missile pack and power bomb pack away from being able to do 2 crystal flashes.
That's true. I can't imagine that they're thinking that this early. It's 20 minutes in, that's more of a, I'm behind. I need to catch up sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But like Idle says in chat, these are just the slowest hell runs. This is a very slow hell run. And there's plenty of other things you could be doing that are much faster.
Yeah.
Or, varies at speed and I've been proven wrong. I mean, who knows? You never know.
All right, so Moro's also going to be saving before checking what boss is over in Kraid's lair.
That's good.
And going to find Ridley.
With charge plasma, does I mean, probably not the first time, but maybe the second time. Does he farm up and try to do Ridley with Charge Plasma and 15
Charge
supers?
Plasma with 1 reserve and 6 E-tanks, that's very possible.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't know if I would do it, but I don't know. It might be worth a shot if you refill and get those 15 supers filled up and give it a shot. Who knows?
Gonna reset. Okay.
Straight reset. I like that.
Well, we'll see. I mean, he might want to
Oh,
be
right, because
wanting
he
to go
wasn't
back
full.
out and refill. Yeah.
Right, right.
You can farm that mini crate for the supers and then refill energy.
Yeah, health refill right up there. All right, so count's going back up. Skipping Meridia for now and going straight into Wreck Ship, which makes sense because you can't really do Meridia without speed or ice, like you were saying. So see what's up in the Wreck Ship for him. You think he'll do a Gauntlet check before he goes to Wreck Ship?
I don't think so. Gauntlet usually gets skipped. Usually you don't check Gauntlet unless you're still looking and you checked a lot of other places.
Right, right. I think though with the logic, since they started in Wreck Ship, I think a suit can be there. Since we had the
Yep.
random start.
Yep.
So
Suit can be there. I'm more curious if speed might end up being there.
right, speed's there, if ice is there or something, yeah. Yeah, quickish for some. Simo, not for me. These hell runs for sure.
And looks like both runners
Yeah.
are going to be going up.
Going back up. They're pretty close here. They kind of took two different routes to start everything
Yep.
here, but they're actually pretty close. They're the same equipment and everything. No one's checked something that the other hasn't, and they're only about minute away from each other. That's it. And Count's trying the maybe going back Gauntlet, maybe
Probably wanting to refill power bombs.
maybe just a refill. Yeah.
But while there, probably will also check Gauntlet. I mean, you're right here. You're all the way over here.
Yeah.
You might as well do
If you save and you go in and it turns out it's just an E-tank, then you just reset out and you're good to go. I mean, it's probably worth a check this early in the match, I would say.
Yep. Looks like that's exactly what Count's going to do.
See if Moro follows suit or if he just goes straight into Wreck Ship. We'll see.
He does have more power bombs, not a lot more. Looks like he will just go straight into Wreck Ship.
Yep, there's the gravity jump.
So this could potentially be the first check that might get skipped by one of the players. So like I said before, you don't normally... There's just not really a lot of good reason to come all this way just for one check, but like we saw, Cranberry needed to refill.
Yeah, unless you're in the neighborhood, right? That's really all there is.
Wave. Yeah, definitely not going to reset over that one.
No, I think you're going to keep that. Is it worth the time having it? Well, that remains to be seen.
I'd always say it's worth it.
Yeah.
It's definitely going to... I would say the extra damage for it, just being able to get through some of the wave gates. I would take it. It's going to help with Mother Brain.
I think you definitely take it. I don't know if it's really worth Moro going to get it. Depending on his loadout here at the end, maybe. But we'll see.
Well, yeah, I'm not sure. It's one of those things where, I mean, CountCranberry before, which is plasma charge, is going to want to pick up almost every single super missile they come across. But plasma wave in charge,
that's
probably
true. Yeah,
afford to not check all of them.
It makes a difference. I think plasma by itself is a 40 shot in Mother Plane. Plasma and wave makes it 24, so it does make quite a difference having that wave, for sure. Plus, you got all the missiles. And there's Kraid. So what this means for Moro is that he'll get Kraid out of the way, and that's great, but the wreck ship remains turned off. It remains locked. There's nothing that he can do in the wreck ship after taking down Kraid here. Maybe that's what you're supposed to do. Maybe we got to go get something in Kraid's lair. That's a nice quick kill, by the way. Maybe this is the play. Maybe Kraid's closet has what we need. That is a major
spring ball.
I like spring ball. It's a bad rap.
I do enjoy it. It's underrated. It's an underrated movement item.
For sure. Bouncing around in a ball. I love it.
But that makes it easier. Worst room of the game is now easier. Does that, and I don't know if the logic takes into account this, but does that mean Mama Turtle's now in logic?
That's a good question. You might need high jump with it. But I know it's definitely possible to get that item with spring ball.
Yeah.
Whether it's in logic, I'm not sure.
I think someone said before that spring ball is going to put X-ray in logic as well.
Really? Okay. That's interesting. This is the harder difficulty.
Bombs, spring ball, or speed plus high jump for X-ray. So we have spring ball.
There you go.
Yeah, Moro got a very, very, very lucky power bomb drop right there, and is able to escape.
I didn't even notice that was an issue. Yeah, that was lucky. So now what do you do if you're Moro? Where do you go? You beat Kraid, ship's not open, you gotta go. Where do you go?
Well, Moro unfortunately will probably, well, I guess it's not unfortunately, will probably just go down still, back into Red Tower. Because those two enemies right there that will give you power bombs.
Yeah, that's true. Those little crabs down there.
Yeah. Nope, gonna go to ship. So maybe we'll take check Gauntlet and get his.
Could be a Gauntlet. Could be. Looks like Count has taken down Kraid, no problem. And see what he decides to do. He's already checked Gauntlet, so possibly we could see him head straight down. I mean, I think that it might be worth, since Kraid was here, I think checking Kraid's closet might be worth a check. It's right there, and, on the way down back to Meridia or whatever. It's possible that the reason Kraid was up here was because there's something good in his closet, so we have to see.
Might even go ahead and fight that Ridley now too while you're right there.
You might as well give it a shot. Save before, yeah. Like that.
And Moro getting the wall jump off. That is real quick. Both of these runners pulled off pretty good wall jumps getting up to Gauntlet. And that's way more difficult.
We glossed over that. We glossed over that, but those are tough wall jumps. I mean, those are not beginner's wall jumps for sure.
Yeah.
It's like delayed. You have to jump. You have to push away from the wall and then delay just the slightest bit before you hit that jump button. It's tough to do.
And you think you gotta do it twice, right?
Yeah,
and then
at
only
least
once with high jump.
Right, yeah.
Actually,
with high jump, I feel like it's harder. Maybe that's just me.
And Moro gonna go to back of Gauntlet.
Yeah, I don't know if I agree with this too much. This is a tough check. It's long, and there's only 2 miners back here, so I don't really.
You
know
have
if it's
charge
really
beam, wave beam, and plasma too.
Right. It's possible this is just, like we said, most of these races have been full countdown. This might just be the full countdown mindset. I'm going to do Gauntlet.
Yeah.
I'm going to go all the way. That's the way it is.
Then
and then misses the left side, which are the supers.
Which is supers.
Probably what he wanted. It's a tough one too.
Yeah, won't be going back for those.
All right, so here's Count. Couple options here. You can break the tube, you can check Kraid, you go down to Norfair, do some hell runs. Let's see. All right, now Meridia.
Did not check X-ray, by the way.
Did not check X-ray.
Just kept on going through, and yeah,
That's
gonna go check Kraid's Gauntlet.
You got
closet.
so many other checks right now that X-ray with just spring ball. That sounds terrible. I don't think anybody but the craziest of us are doing that check. And screw attack.
Screw attack.
Okay. All right. Not required, but helpful for sure.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Not gonna go fight Ridley. Okay.
Even easier with screw attack.
It is. Yeah.
Screw right through him.
Looks like the gonna go down. Okay, is gonna go do some of those side runs. Is full health right? Well, practically full health right now, so won't have much problem getting over to Bubble Mountain.
Yeah. Do a quick save. I like that. How runs can go wrong easy, for sure.
Yeah. Upper Norfair, probably where we're gonna see it. Let's see what's the loadout that we have now. We've got Norfair Reserve, we've got Speed, we've got Wave. Those are the three up here, and then if you really wanted to, you can also go down and check the 2 from Kronk. So that's potentially 5 checks.
Yeah, 5 majors here. I like that. Versus Meridia would be what? Just Mama Turtle. 2. Oh, Mama Turtle and then the sand pit, right? So
Yeah.
That's it. So yeah, I guess this is the play then. There are more majors down here. So yeah, I like that. We'll see if Moro follows suit.
And Cranberry getting man, screw attack made that jump way easier with King Cat. That
It's another one of those jumps that first try from Cranberry where, if I try that, it's going to take me 3 or 4. It's a hard jump. It's a tough jump. You're going from one room to another. You're making wall jumps. It's rough. Tough jump.
And then you have the cactus up top that it's always going to knock you off the first time.
Right. Like the king of the castle knocking you off, right? Yeah. By the way, both these runners really excellent movement. We have been mentioning it really, but there's really been no it's been very clean movement, all jumping around and everything. It's been great for sure. So yeah, give these runners a follow if you can, because they're putting on a good show.
And really not that far apart from each other. I mean, Moro is still consistently staying behind CountCranberry by just a few rooms.
I knew who this was, who we were going to commentate for, so I looked up the records, and they're both 1 and 2, but it doesn't feel like they're both 1 and 2 for sure. They're both showing excellent movement, excellent decisions and things, and they're doing really well. Just knee tank at speed, not what we're looking for, but it's a nice little refill for the hell runs that are ahead. That's good. And there's Moro trying to do that wall jump, that jump up Bubble Mountain. It's tough because you're going through a door transition.
Now, something interesting that Moro did not do was check Kraid's warehouse. So Moro does not have screw attack.
True. Makes this jump even harder. Is Count going to wave?
Might be setting up for.
All right. Okay.
Well, that's a pretty good damage boost.
This is a nice damage boost.
Gonna go check Norfair Reserve.
I think I might have checked. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. You just got to make that jump again to get wave, which is kind of a pain. But he did it so well the first time. Maybe it's no big deal. And a vanilla reserve. Not what he's looking for.
No.
Can't really give a refill.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to escape here, refill up on energy, and then go do the wave check.
Yep. At least with an E-Tank, you get the refill, huh? See if he remembers wave. Oh, he's just jumping across.
I guess I didn't know you could just make that jump like that from
Yeah,
the
I
other
guess
direction.
you can't do it
Okay.
the other way, so I wouldn't assume you could do it, to the right, but I guess you can.
Mm-hmm. Then Moro about to get a nice little refill in energy over
Yeah.
at speed.
A double-edged thing, like you appreciate the refill. Now you don't have to farm, but that's not really what you're looking for.
Ooh, Count
So
getting an E-tank just in the
yeah,
nick of time.
Bubble Mountain not the play. So we'll see.
Wow.
Not a whole lot of options
Nothing.
left. There's 2 at Croc that's left still. There's 2 in Meridia.
With an
That's
X-ray.
it. Yeah, but that's it. And an X-ray, I guess. Yeah. We didn't miss anything else, right? I don't think we did.
I don't think so.
No, so
That's
yeah,
one of the nice things about Major Minor is there's only so many locations that
right.
you can check and are available. There generally follow the logical path on Major Minors. That usually ends up being the faster route.
Back of Wreck Ship was
Morph Ball.
Morph. Yeah, it was Morph. So that was where they started. Yeah, so we're getting a Croc play. I mean, I like that. You're down here, you might as well.
You have plasma in charge,
yeah,
so it's a free fight.
Croc's gonna be perfectly fine. Yeah, I like that.
Back of Wreck Ship being the progression with Forgotten Highway. Oh man.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
Until you're running that, but it would be amazing to watch.
Amazing to watch, exactly. All right, so there goes Croc, just dancing his way into the lava, and we get high jump boots.
X-ray,
Nice.
X-ray. We're getting pointed towards X-ray.
Yeah, we are. That's also your easy way up to Mama Turtle, which is a little bit easier than the spring ball way we had before. But yeah, I mean, it's pointing to X-ray. We'll see what else is down here.
Ooh.
I think if I'm Count, I probably save scum this. Just save real quick here at the bottom of Croc or at the top of Croc, and just in case it's an E-tank, which is a possibility.
Moro going out of Upper Norfair.
Noping out, yeah.
Interesting.
Possibly going up to Meridia. It's really the only place he can go. So, doing a Mama Turtle check, maybe even an X-ray check. We'll see.
Need to get this jump. Okay, gets it. And nope, Count just going straight to check. Needs to get this gate glitch. Nope. Fortunately, though, for CountCranberry, you can just go straight up. And there is a very nice farming spot right up here.
For sure.
And Moro going back down.
Not really sure. Maybe just to save.
I really am curious as to where Moro is going to be going. Because Moro had previously saved at Bubble Mountain. Excuse me.
That's true. He must be doing a Meridia play. Possibly saving down here because he knows Croc is next. So maybe this is a tactical save. Like if there's nothing at Mama Turtle, maybe he just resets back to this save, which would bring him down closer to Croc. I mean, I see what you're saying. He did have that save in Bubble Mountain. That's a tough one.
This could be the deciding factor as to just okay. So Croc didn't have anything except high jump.
Yeah, and it looks like actually Moro's going to X-ray possibly. There's
the energy, so he might be going to refill and then go back to Bryn or to Meridia.
That makes sense.
Or it might go up for X-ray. Let's find out. Okay, going up.
Going up. We'll see. A very healthy seed.
Oh yeah.
90 tanks
Oh yeah.
over here.
This is exactly what we were saying at the beginning.
Yeah.
Major miners usually extremely healthy.
Moro saved down at the bottom of Business Center.
Yeah. And oh yeah, we're getting full
Okay.
X-ray. Yeah.
It's not too bad with high jump now. Well, actually, he doesn't have high jump, does he?
No, but he has spring
Yeah,
ball, so he's
he
gonna
has
try and
spring
do the
ball.
spring ball.
This is a this is tough. Spring ball jump is tough without high jump, even in the water. And when you're out of the water, man, it's even tougher without high jump. So hopefully he gets this.
And gets it. I think you're gonna need to be on the spikes though
Yeah,
to
I
get
think
that.
so.
Or do you have to damage
You
boost?
might have to be on the spikes and damage boost up. It's not easy.
And might be noping out of it or resetting the room. Noping out of it. Okay.
Yeah. It's one of those things, man. If it's this loadout, that is a tough check. I mean, it might technically be in logic, but that is a tough check.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna check. I'm gonna see for sure if it's in logic here.
Oh yeah, I guess we do have things. We have stuff we can look up for this.
Yeah, you know.
We don't have to wonder, do we?
There we go. X-ray on harder. X-ray requires bombs or ice beam and 6 tanks suitless. So according to the wonderful document that Exact Science made, it is not quite in logic yet.
So high jump boots are not in it as well?
No, it says requires bombs or ice beam.
Oh wow.
That's what it
Okay.
says.
So then we're probably looking for something in Meridia.
Yeah, I guess that's the play. Nothing at Croc. We'll see what Moro decides to do here. If Moro heads back down to Croc or takes the Meridia tube. Let me find that. Storm D. I'm looking at it on my phone, so it's hard for me to give the link. And I saved it.
So we got a quick little high five right there.
Try to find it.
And Cranberry is gonna go for Ridley.
Interesting. So there is a major behind Ridley. It's not going to be Varia, for sure. What else could it be that it would be beneficial to do this?
I hope it's Grapple.
Yeah, I guess it could
Because
be Grapple for the
high jump-
X-ray. Could be Space
High
Jump.
jump with Grapple puts Shack Tool and Logic.
Oh, jeez.
I want to say it does. I'm not sure. Does Harder Logic expect high jump boots to be good enough to get into Shack Tool? Oh no, he also has Spring Ball.
Yeah, Spring Ball for sure.
I don't know if that's
Where's my
logic for it.
Shack Tool? Yeah, it's not fun for sure. We'll see what happens here. Count's gonna do a suitless Ridley fight. And get those supers filled up too. Don't forget to do that, Count.
Grapple is at Mama Turtle.
Let's grapple. Okay.
So then Ridley has to hold speed. Or no, not speed. Can't be speed. Space jump. It's gonna be space jump.
Yeah. Space bump's a good one to be there. Could be an E-tank.
Oh man. I don't know if that would be worse or not.
All right, here we go. Count. Come on, you can do this. 90 tanks plus reserve.
15
Charge wave.
supers.
Let's do it.
I don't know how many charge shots this is going to need to be. Not too many.
Not too many, I think. Charge wave plasma does 750 damage charged, so you can do the math, I suppose. I don't know how much health he has, but
Okay, so it went pink. So as long as Count hits all of these supers, that'll kill Ridley.
he's got to get out of here. Do not check that item
Okay,
before
that's
you
it.
fill.
Ridley's dead.
Okay,
Yeah, he's still taking damage.
Do you? Yeah. I
You're
think you
still
get out of
taking
there.
damage from
Oh,
Ridley.
he's checking it. He's checking it. And it's bombs, which does put X-ray in check. Probably the worst in logic, the worst item to do it, but it does do it. And I think he can get out if he doesn't mess up this wall jump. Yeah.
Oh, it gets it.
That was impressive. Very impressive.
And by the way, we just had a Spazer or right Sandpit check, and it ended up being Spazer. Yeah, go get your energy refill.
Right.
So, and that, by the way, 48 minutes, second boss of the game down.
Yeah. This is not a very nice major minor seed. Sometimes they're pretty simple, hour seeds, but this one is not. Definitely.
We're seeing that harder difficulty come out right here.
Definitely. AJ, I got a kid that's yelling in the background real quick, so I'm going to pause and I'll be right back.
Sure. So with those bombs, I'm actually wondering if CountCranberry is going to be checking Mama Turtle first, or we'll actually go check that X-ray. Okay. Looks like we'll go into Meridia and do those checks. But once he's gonna see that's grapple beam, I'll probably drive him to go check X-ray. Yeah, Moro, you're just not quite there. Okay, so I see what Moro's trying to do. That is a really, really hard thing. I think Moro was at one point was trying to do a wall jump and a spring ball jump, and I think CountCranberry is trying to do it too. And gets it nicely. That was very well done. That is not easy to do. You would see that. I guess you see that in several places. It's a great way to get through worst room of the game, though. But yeah, CountCranberry going for the item and the swag strat.
Count got the grapple. How do you get the grapple with his loadout?
Count did a spring ball jump off the wall.
Oh, nice. Yeah, very nice.
And Moro, I believe, is trying to think it through, trying to decide where to go. Because Moro is not able to get that spring ball, or I'm sorry, that grapple.
Yeah, right. I think right now Moro really the only option is to head down to Croc.
Those high jump boots are actually in play, so Croc, you have to go to Croc right now.
Yeah, I think that's the way to go.
Could have easily been that Moro may have overlooked that, and Moro's trying to backtrack right now and think about where he's been, where he can go.
Right. Okay, here's that X-ray check from Count now. With grapple, it is a little bit easier, just a little.
Yeah, but it's the vanilla way, so.
Varia, yeah. This could be our Varia right here, up at X-ray.
Or speed, yeah, or ice.
Something to get through by wound.
Or space jump.
It's an E-tank.
It's an E-tank? Is that Check Tool?
I mean, let's think this through. Like, what else is left? It's Check Tool, right? I mean,
Check Tool's the only one.
We need some way to get through Bot Wound. And the only thing we can still check is Check Tool. There's nothing else.
Wreck Ship is locked. No, wreck
Yeah.
ship is locked. You can't do that. Which, by the
Croc
way, wreck
is.
ship. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I was answering the chat. Yeah, Croc is not stacked. Croc, just high jump at Croc. That's it. Gotta be Shaq Tool. Which, how do you get up there? You
Could
gotta.
it be
You get. What is it?
GT? Can you go to GT?
I don't think so. In the logic, I don't think so. Not without Varia. You could probably get there, but I don't think it'd be in logic.
Yeah. Harder difficulties. Don't expect, or rather, no suitless lower Norfair. I think. Yeah, I think I remember seeing that.
Yeah. But still, that's not an easy Shaq Tool check because you got to. Can you jump up there from the sand? I guess you can. Right?
Combination with high jump and spring ball. Yes,
With
you can.
spring ball. Okay. Ugh, that was the worst Shaq. But that's the play. There's nothing else here, and I think Count. Did he check Sandpit yet? I don't think he has yet.
No,
So he's probably
no.
gonna check that first.
And we'll find
nothing.
Spazer.
Yeah.
We'll find nothing. Spazer.
Well, I mean,
Spazer's still something.
Spazer is the best beam. That is true.
You know, if you don't have anything or plasma.
Yeah. Yeah, Moro needs this grapple beam. So I hope he can do this spring ball jump without high jump, but it is tough. Where was bombs again?
Ridley.
Oh, right, Ridley. That's why he has it.
So Moro could go fight Ridley for those bombs.
That's true.
I mean, it's not an easy fight. CountCranberry actually had a really clean Ridley fight and still had less than an E tank left.
Yep.
And one tank left after leaving. So it's not a free fight and it's not an easy fight.
I love when Shaq Tool's in logic. Not to play, but when Shaq Tool's required, that's my jam.
So what do you think we're gonna find at Shaq? I don't think we're gonna find Vira at Shaq Tool.
No, it's got to be. Well, it doesn't have to be, but I think it's going to be Ice or Speed. It's going to be our item to get into Meridia. I
Has
think
to be one of those two.
Yeah, it's either Ice, Speed, or Varia. That's it. There's nothing else it could be. Logically,
you don't really need speed for anything else. He's really.
Oh, there's that. Okay. Those little arm pumps. You can sense the frustration there with Spazer because he's checked everything else. He knows what that means. He knows he's heading right after this sandpit right here.
Yep. Man, if I was I don't even know if I would feel behind it all after that, because that is such a way out of the way check. Literally the last thing.
Yeah. But in the meantime, Moro's still trying to get this. I gotta imagine it's possible, but I gotta imagine it's just not easy.
No.
So close. And here's that jump that I was talking about. Without space jump. This is, I guess you could gravity jump up here, but gravity jumping onto sand.
X-ray climb. Isn't that technically out of, I can't remember, is X-ray out of bounds?
I don't think every X-ray climb is out of bounds. I think this one would be allowed, I think. But I don't it's not, definitely not in logic. I don't think it's required in this one. Yeah, it's not out of bounds here.
Oh, he had it. He had it.
Okay. The sync here, I just like to point out these players doing two very difficult jumps at the same time. Oh, and it looks like Moro's going to nope out of here. Maybe he remembered that he still has Croc to check, possibly.
I hope so.
We'll see.
You can't go anywhere else without that.
Yeah. Nope, going
Nope,
up.
gonna go up.
Maybe not.
Nope, gonna go down. And Cranberry getting the check, or getting the jump.
There you go. Nicely done. Nicely done. And we get to see some Shack Tool action. Get that power bomb down. Get that power bomb down.
Oh
no!
Oh no!
I just reset the room.
Shack Tool touched the forbidden wall.
Yeah, that gravity jump up that hole is possible. I think I've done it once where like you jump off the ledge and then you grab jump there, kind of. Like it's not easy, but it is possible. All right, so what's it gonna be? What's your guesses in? All right, 1 of 3 items. That's all it can be. That's it.
Ice, speed, or no, ice, speed, or Varia.
Yeah, that's it. If you're rooting for our runners, you might be rooting for Varia here. If you're rooting for chaos, maybe ice. I don't know. Let's see what it is. Oh, and it
Varia.
is Varia.
I had to be that easy.
Yeah,
well, no, I guess that's not easy. Now he has to go down to lower Norfair.
Yeah.
Unless he wants to try and Crystal Flash.
This is fun for sure. I think that does though put Count in go mode because he has charged plasma. All the suits are there, everything he needs. Oh no, except for ice or speed.
No, need ice or speed because Crystal Flash I don't believe is in logic.
Yeah, so now I mean if ice is at screw attack, you could check there. Luckily, there's really no out-of-the-way checks in lower Norfair. Nothing like check tool, so I'm sure they'll find it.
No. Moro, unfortunately,
Moro forgot
seems like he's trying to figure out where on earth you go.
Yeah, forgot about Croc down there.
Yep. Has the right idea. Needs to get that grapple beam. Grapple beam is needed. Just doesn't have anything to get to that grapple beam.
Yeah, and unfortunately, he probably thinks grapple beam is needed for X-ray. And unfortunately, that is not the case. So once he does get grapple, he's going to go check X-ray and find that that's not it. Man, yeah, it's a tough situation.
Okay, Moro is going down.
Good.
But Moro did skip one location. Was that Norfair Reserve?
Oh, he did? Maybe that's where he's going. Meanwhile, Count's gonna just head probably straight down to lower Norfair here. He's got a lava dive to do with high jump, which isn't that bad. He could also gravity jump if he wanted to. So a couple ways to get through lava dive. Yeah, I think that must be where Moro's going. Probably to check that Norfair Reserve. Oh, nope. Good. He's going down. That's good. He remembered.
Good. Okay. Yep. CountCranberry is just going to go straight down lower Norfair. Moro.
You know, we could still
remembers.
This is boss rando, so it's possible that Fantoon could be in lower Norfair.
Yeah, I guess we have a whole another 40 minutes of this.
We could. Oh Lord. We're missing Dragon, and we're missing
Fantoon.
Fantoon. You know,
Yep.
it's interesting. If Dragon's down there, they can go the back way into Meridia, and then they don't need ice or speed. So if it is Dragon, and there's no ice or speed, then they would have to go all the way up, back up to wreck ship, out the back door, and then in the back way to Meridia. That just sounds terrible, but it's possible.
Not following you on that.
So if they kill Dragon down in Lower Norfair,
Yeah.
then they can go in the back way through, I don't know what that room is called, but like the way up to Plasma after you're done with Dragon, you go through that room.
Oh, Cactus. Is that
Alley,
Cactus
yeah.
Highway? Cactus Alley?
Cactus
Yeah,
Alley,
yeah.
for sure. So
You're
if they
right.
kill
You're right.
Dragon down here, they can go that way, and maybe ice and speed will never be found. Who knows?
But yeah, Crane Op is pointing something out that you'll skip Batoon, and we don't want to skip Batoon.
No,
That's
but
what you meant, right, Crane Op? We don't
Yeah.
want to skip that one. We'll go around and still kill Batoon.
No, you don't have to skill. You don't have to kill Batoon. That's. Oh, you're saying you want to.
That's a sarcasm. I'm sorry.
I got you. You want? Okay, I'm with you now. I follow. My favorite snake needs to make an appearance.
We're already skipping 3 of the 4 minor bosses.
Yeah, and major, minor, right?
Kill them through the. Actually, is that possible? Can you
I think-
actually kill Batoon from the back wall? That would be amazing.
With wave beam, sure. Why not? Right?
I don't know why anyone would try, but
No. Right. Just to
okay.
the memes.
Well, back to the game.
Okay, so Count's gonna head down here. I mean, if you're rooting for a quick ending here, you want Count to find ice or speed down here. So we'll see what's down here. It is a reserve tank. How many?
It's
is
just
that 4?
staring at it.
That's got to be 4, right? That's got to be 4 reserves. Jeez. And meanwhile, I don't.
The other major at Croc ended up being just. I think it was an E tank.
Yeah, it was an E tank. Did Moro check it? I was.
CountCranberry checked it. I don't think Moro did.
Yeah, I don't think Moro did either.
Well, Moro may know. Hey, I've got high jump boots. I don't care.
Yeah, maybe he's just like, I got what I need. Let's go. Possibly. This jump, I think you need speed to do that jump. I'm pretty sure.
Be careful. You don't have a lot of energy left. Uh-oh. Oh no, he's got reserve. He's fine. He's fine.
He does. I think he's gonna head right and just do a quick refill. Oh, Moore ran out of supers. Thank you, Stack. Just a couple more majors down here. There's Fire Fleas, which is a major, and then whatever. Well, that's it.
Well, if it's Dragon.
Yeah, if it's Dragon, you have
major will
another
be
major.
here.
If it's
And then
Phantoon, no major then. So, we're hoping Fire Fleas to be something, I guess, if you're these runners, either ice or speed.
What everything? Okay, so ice. Well, we know Spazer. We know where Spazer is at. So ice, speed, base jump. Those are the last. Those are the last majors we actually need or could find at this point.
Yeah, that is true. Plus, probably another 3 or 4 reserve tanks.
Sure.
Maybe.
Sprinkle those, season in those.
Yeah, there you go. So we're at hour 6 in, and we've got 2 bosses down. That's it. This is not a nice major minor seed for sure.
No, it's not.
2 bosses down, and you got. I mean, the thing is, like, Count probably doesn't think he's behind because of where Varia was.
Yep.
So it's just one of those seeds, It's just the way it plays out. And there's another reserve. See, I
This
told
is a
you.
reserve.
3 or 4 more reserves is what we're looking for here.
That's right. Major minor. If I remember right, major minor is the rare one where you can have multiple reserves, can't you?
Oh yeah, I think you can have up to like 30. I think 30 reserves. Varia was at
Shack
Tool. Yeah. All right, so now Moro will get his grapple, and like you said, probably unfortunately, I'm gonna go check X-ray.
It is the only next logical check.
Yeah. Unfortunately, not the right one.
Yeah.
But the easier one.
Moro is
Still gonna have to do that spring ball jump, I think.
Yep.
And I think it's easier from the left. I think it's a little bit closer from what I know.
Is the spring ball jump able to be done off of Mama Turtle?
Yeah, probably. I wonder if you can get high enough. That's a good question.
Yeah. It's still not an easy jump. I myself, I've not actually ever tried doing these jumps. I don't know how hard. I mean, it looks hard, so I don't know.
I'm terrible at spring ball jumps. It's not. I just don't have the timing or something. This is one of those things I got to practice. That's it.
Yeah.
All right, and our Norfair boss is Phantoon.
Ooh, are we gonna see an X-ray Phantoon?
I think so.
That's a rare thing. You don't see that too often.
Yeah. Hopefully they know how to do it. It's a little bit tricky because you do have to hit Phantoon with a missile first before you can X-ray him.
Mm-hmm.
So as long as you know that little bit of tech, then you can do an X-rayed alien thing. All right, this is it. That looked good, Laurel. Oh no. Yes, get it.
Hey!
Nice.
Gets the grapple.
Very nice.
Nope, you can't do that. Yeah, unfortunately, using a charge shot with plasma does enough damage for Phantoon to just go into the next cycle.
Right. Yeah. I think it's a free 2 round. I think if you hit him with 2 double missiles and then a charged wave plasma shot, I think it's 2 rounds. Then you might need ice for that, but I know that if you hit him with a bunch of missiles first, it does make things quicker.
Yeah.
But again, microwave. You can also do that.
Okay, looks like just gonna opt for. Nope.
Of all the bosses in the game, I'm worst at Phantoon. I don't know what it is, but
Phantoon is scary.
Yeah, it's just like I can't do it quick. I don't know what the problem is, but all right. So Moro's gonna head back up and check X-ray. Yeah, there he goes. Not gonna be happy with what he finds there, but I think that's the right call. I mean, what else? You're not gonna assume. You're not gonna assume that Shack Tool's the call when you find grapple.
I mean, it's not even that obvious of a loadout, too. I mean,
right.
I don't even think we thought about Shack Tool until after X-ray was checked.
Yeah, exactly. In full countdown, the chances of Shack Tool being something important are much less because, it could be anywhere. Anything could be anywhere. Major minor, it's a much better chance that Shack Tool has something that you need. And unfortunately, that's what we saw here tonight.
Okay, so CountCranberry has to make his way all the way back to Wreck Ship, where there are 2 possible checks to put himself in go mode, and that's going to be either Wreck Ship supers or gravity.
Well, since we know that Dragon's there, I think that he's in go mode right now because he can just go straight to Dragon, take Forgotten Highway, take out. Wait, do we know Dragon's there?
Dragon.
Who was that Wreck Ship? Never mind.
Yeah, Dragon is vanilla.
Yeah, is vanilla. Right. Never mind.
I was about to say, oh, hey, you're right.
I think it's something else. Right, they already got the boss. Kraid was in wreck ship.
Yeah, Kraid was in wreck ship.
It's been an hour and 12 minutes. I forgot.
That was quite a little bit ago. So yeah,
No
wreck
fault of
ships.
these runners. You know, this is just one of those seats for sure.
So yeah, wreck ship supers or gravity will have progression. I mean,
Yeah,
in
and
total, we have 4 major locations or 5 major locations left to check.
Yeah, I think that sounds right.
No, well, speed or ice behind Ridley. Technically,
behind
no.
Ridley was we already saw that bombs.
Yeah.
Because Count took down Ridley Varialis, which was very impressive, and we found bombs behind there, so no speed or ice behind there. Wreck-Chick Supers count as a major because they trade places with the E-Tank outside of high jump boots. And that's just a special major minor thing that they do it to make Wreck Ship a little bit more appealing for runners.
So after those 2 checks, what's left at all is Dragon, Plasma, and Wreck Ship Reserve. But we know one of those 2 checks are going to be speed or ice.
Well, it can't be Wreck Ship Reserve. Because if that's ice, it doesn't matter because they need speed to get it. So that one's definitely out.
Yeah. Well, I guess I forgot Waterway as well, but Waterway will not get checked this time.
Again, you need speed to get it. So if we have speed, we're not going there. So it doesn't matter.
Pretty much the only thing that we'll check now, Wreck Ship Supers, if it's not there, Gravity, and then Dragon might get checked.
I think that when you're at Dragon and if you don't have ice yet, I think probably you do a quick check on Dragon because it is nice having ice for Torian.
Absolutely, I certainly would. I've seen it skip several times.
Oh, first try for Moro.
Ooh, there we go.
That's that little jump that they were talking about. You jump off the platform there. That was very impressive.
And gets the power bomb off in time.
All right, so now Moro sees this and probably realizes that he's a little bit behind, I would say. But he's got to imagine not too much, not too far behind, because what are the chances that, Count also last location Shack Tool? I mean, I think they're pretty high. So at least now he knows where to go. Right? He's got a plan.
Now, what would you rather find as your go mode item right now? I would rather find ice. I would prefer ice over speed.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, by now we don't have to do anything else that speed would help. Maybe the escape. But, yeah, I mean, really, other than that, I think you're hoping for ice here to make Torian a little bit easier.
Absolutely.
Do we have random escape? I don't remember if we do or not. Scroll back up and look.
It is Vanilla Escape.
Vanilla Escape, okay.
Question: if speed is at gravity, do you go back for Wreck Ship Reserve or ice/space? Definitely not space jump. If it's ice, I don't know, but I don't really foresee Reserve even being checked to see what's there.
Yeah, because it can't be anything you need. So I don't think, if these runners are thinking logically, I don't even think they take that top route and check it. I don't think they do.
I mean, if it's ice beam, oh well, it's gonna get skipped.
Yeah,
because
exactly.
If gravity ends up being speed, there's no reason to go back and check it.
Yeah, at that point, I think you're ready to go. Yeah, head back down to Meridian and close it out.
Did Count forget yet? Oh yeah,
I think he did. It's been a long seed,
it's one of those. It's one of the things where you're used to speed running and doing the tricks that there is a logical right way to do this. And...
right. Yeah, Crane, I think you're right. Like if ice is there at Wreck Ship Preserve, you're probably going to get it. But I think the point we're trying to make is that they're probably not even going to check if it's there or not. And I
Yeah.
don't think you're going to go up there, maybe hoping it's there. I don't think that's true.
Grapple can be used for move,
Yeah.
right?
I think
It's in the
I thought it was
game.
just farming. I thought it was just a farm bean. Apparently, it can be used to grapple you places. Who knew?
I read it in the Nintendo Power magazine.
Right. The one that told you to use supers on Fantoon, right?
Yeah, it's this whole strategy guide. It's insane. Okay, so ice beam's found right here. That's go mode. Can't imagine Cranberry taking another second here. Just gonna go. Not sure what the better routing would be, going through Forgotten Highway or going back through where he came.
I feel like I heard before that Forgotten Highway is never the quicker path.
Never the quicker path. Okay.
You know, but I mean, I could be wrong on that. Okay, and Moro's going to check this Wreck Ship Reserve, Norfair Reserve, which he hasn't checked yet. That is Varia. It's a good check. I mean, it could be speed or ice, which you know he knows he needs. So yeah, it's a good check. I like that. Fortunately, nothing that he needs.
Gonna find the vanilla reserve and pick it up. Ooh.
Yeah, probably accidentally.
Oh well, hey, something else that we are overlooking. CountCranberry has full bean combo, so we'll not check anything at all.
Yeah, no minors, nothing. Yeah,
just
good
needs
to go.
keep going. Doesn't even I can't even see him checking any more supers or picking up any more supers.
Yeah, I think that's right. And I can't remember the last time I finished a seed with 15 supers. That is a low count for supers. Nice moonfall. Alright, so Moro's heading down to his lava dive. And hopefully he has the same success that Count did. But again, I think he's just a little too far behind now. And I don't think it's anything he necessarily did wrong. It's just that the order that they checked these things and the order in which they did their checks kind of made the difference here.
Oh yeah, okay. So let's take a look at what
interesting.
What logic ended up being in this. Man, how did we even start this scene? Yeah. Okay, it was in Wreck Ship.
Yeah, right.
You go to backside of Wreck Ship, pick up the morph ball. Man, where was the next? This is just really back and forth.
Yeah, it was. I think they had. I can't remember where the next one was. I think it was Green. It was Green Brand, I believe. But yeah, it's been a long one.
Which had Charge Beam. Yeah, Charge Beam was in Green Brand.
Yeah.
We got all the miners that we have now on Green Brand. All the.
Did Moro save here? We can save scum this check. I don't know. I hope he did. He's not going to be happy with what he finds here.
Ooh, gets it on the third try though.
Nice. So how are you going to get out of here? He needs a spring ball jump out of here, I think. Yep. Oh, he did save. Good.
Probably saved
Good.
then.
I didn't notice.
Yeah, definitely saved.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we went down into Red Bryn, found gravity, used gravity to go up and fight Kraid, at Wreck Ship.
Right. Yeah. And then
Then we
what was in Kraid's closet? It was Screw Attack, I think, right?
it was
So
Screw
nothing,
Attack. Yeah, it
nothing
was Screw
required.
Attack. But you were also supposed to go down to Croc, which had the high jump boots, and then you were supposed to do a heck run. Spring Ball, was that speed or wave? Spring Ball was somewhere. No,
Yeah,
no, Spring Ball was behind. No, high jump.
Yeah, I think it was at high jump location was Spring Ball.
Yeah, that's
and
right.
then you had to use that to get grapple at Mama Turtle. You had to get both of those two items in those random locations, and then head up to Mama Turtle to get your grapple beam, and then head over to Shack Tool to get your Varia. That was quite the chain.
It is, and then you have to go back up to Wreck Ship to get Ice to be complete go mode.
That's right. Yeah, and we still don't know where Speed is. Could be anywhere.
Which I also forgot. This E tank that he just picked up after Batoon, that was also a major, so it could have been there.
It could have been there. Yeah. So it's another place it wasn't. It was in Dragon's Vanilla. It could be behind Dragon. I suppose. I even checking it if you're count. I don't really know. At this point, Speed probably doesn't save you a whole heck of a lot of time. I don't know. It's a judgment call either way. If it turns out you check it and it's not Speed, then it's just a waste of time.
Yeah. How much time? Yeah. We'll see. Some runners like to just skip it completely. Some like to go ahead.
I mean, if I'm not at the point in my runs where, whatever that 15 seconds is going to make a difference. So I'll probably check it if I was running. But
touche.
Who knows about these runners here?
Now, with the amount of energy, you usually do see stand-up glitches more, which is going to be. I hope we see it. I like the stand-up glitches. We'll see if we see a stand-up glitch at the end of this.
With full beam, we can get a baby skip going on. Oh, lots of fun here in Torian, possibly. Oh, and there's our microwave.
We're getting a microwave.
Finally, we've had it all game, and we finally get something microwaved. Jeez.
Ooh, gets grabbed.
Ooh.
Yeah, so what we're waiting for while doing that microwave and kills it immediately. So when you kneel and you release that charge shot of plasma and pretty much spam that X-ray, it will do constant damage to Dragon. And we're waiting for Samus to go into that stand-up animation.
Yeah, Dragon. When you kill Dragon, I think Dragon's the only boss that does that, but just kind of weird.
The stand-up animation.
Yeah, the forced stand-up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because I don't even think Phantoon does it, but you can X-ray Phantoon, you can X-ray Batoon, and yeah, neither one of those. Oh, are we gonna get an X-ray Phantoon? We are.
Yeah, look at that.
There we go. Two X-rays.
Two microwaves in the span of a minute here, and we've had microwave for an hour.
Yeah, we had microwave almost at the very beginning because plasma was right there in Criteria.
Yeah. I don't remember where we found X-ray, but it was fairly early.
X-ray was that the first major we found in Green Bryn over at around the early supers, that Green Bryn Reserve?
Yeah, that sounds familiar, actually. Not sure. I'm not for sure, though.
Okay, well, we're going to be watching Moro do his Croc Escape and CountCranberry.
I don't think Count can get back this way without speed. I'm fairly certain.
No, you can't get back that way without speed.
I don't even know if there's an ice clip that you can do.
I'm sure there is, but I don't know the setup for it if there is.
Yeah, exactly. I learned the one. I'm not going to learn another one. Come on.
You can? Okay. Crane Op says you can ice clip out. It makes sense. I mean,
yeah,
all of the same materials there to perform it.
Right. But yeah, if you don't know the setup, now is not the time to learn in a run. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
So Moro still has to do Ridley.
Hmm.
So yeah, he's a little bit to go here. And Count is gone. That's it. And so Count will be in Torian in the next couple minutes here. You might not even do a ship save. I don't even know.
No, you're only missing 5 supers.
Yeah.
You can ice clip for the Zeb skip, and you're kind of low on count to do first Mother Brain. Um, I don't know. You need 36 missiles. You'd be fine. You just be careful with how you're shooting those missiles. You don't want them to get canceled out by whatever names
Right.
are called that are shooting. Same Mach. Oh, use the same Metroid near the door. Oh, so at the very end near the door, that's where you do the setup. It makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. I can't imagine that would be faster than just going down, down that sand pit and then through Aqueduct. But yeah, it makes sense that you can do it.
You have a little longer ways to get the Metroid to where you need to go.
Right.
So I don't know. Never tried it. I might try it now just for the
Right.
fun.
Right. I'm gonna do it in my run on Saturday, just because, even if I don't have to do it.
Just because.
I'm gonna do it anyway. I mean, I don't see it done much, so I gotta imagine it's just a little longer. But yeah, I don't know. Might be interesting to time it out.
Yeah, which does actually bring up a nice little segue. So we're halfway through this week. I want to say this is the 4th week or is it the 3rd week? How was this?
Week 4.
Yeah, this is week 4. We're halfway through. We still got plenty of games left over, plenty of races this week. Tomorrow, December 1st. Wow, 2022 is almost over. Holy cow! Tomorrow, December 1st. First race is at 12:30 p.m. Again, this is all Eastern time. Looks like that will be on this channel, SpeedGaming. Then 2:30 p.m. again on this channel. Then 5 p.m. I got 2 at 5 p.m. actually. So we got 4 races tomorrow. Got 2 races on Friday, and 3 on Saturday. So still a full week of races.
This has been a really interesting tournament. We've had a lot of interesting matches here. This Choozo thing that they're doing, this like pick your poison that they let the runners do, it really makes for some interesting kind of setups and things. Makes every run a little bit different.
And we have learned a couple of very important items. One, only choose deep start if you want a very trolly seed. And 2, if it is a bubble mountain start, go to Croc.
Yeah, right, exactly.
If anyone's seen that race, what was Exact Science versus Papa Schmo? I think that's what it was.
Yeah, recently, yesterday, I think, something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
That was something. Alright, so Moro should make quick work of Ridley here. Moro still has to head up into the wreck ship to get their ice beam. So yeah, still a little bit to go there for Moro. This is crazy. It's a very trolly seed for sure. Wave skip for count, but he does face right. Save those 40 frames. Very nice.
You know what? Now I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna have to apologize to these guys. I rolled this seed.
You did roll this seed.
I
I
did.
forgot
This is
about
my.
that.
This is the first seed I've ever rolled. It's the
Oh
first seed
man,
ever.
they're never gonna let you roll seeds again.
They're not.
Yeah. If you count my race on Saturday, you can roll my seed.
Okay.
Right, deal.
Okay. I'll have to see what time it is and see if anyone's volunteered yet.
I think
By the
you already
way,
signed up, so
there are plenty of spots to volunteer for
yeah, for sure.
tracking and commentating, which, by the way, is a fun thing to do. So you guys should join.
Yeah,
And
it's
you
not
know
that
what?
hard.
You should also give the tracker and the amazing commentator here, Lies and Gasoline, a follow. Then we also got
Thank you.
Cap Stack here, who is also racing. Lies and Gasoline and Cap Stack, they're both racing in this tournament.
Dak just raced before this, I believe. And,
He did. Cap Stack just finished a race and then came to track. So, quite the player.
like you're saying, it's not, all you need is a microphone, and you can talk about Super Metroid, and it's fun. Or if you want to just stay behind the scenes, we can always use trackers, clicking little buttons when the players collect things, and come on and volunteer.
Yeah, if you're a button pusher, we can.
Exactly.
They are the unsung heroes behind the scenes.
Definitely.
CountCranberry trying to get that. I think needs to get this Zeb skip. Is it just on my side? The screen's not shaking.
It's not shaking. Yeah, I wonder why. I wonder if that's a thing you can turn off shaking during escape. I wonder if you can turn off here too.
Well, do you need the screen to shake in order to perform this skip?
I can't imagine you do. Right, otherwise they wouldn't have that as an option. Come on, you got it. Oh, too late. Jump in. It's a tough skip. I think that he has enough missiles, he just have to go back and refill.
Yeah.
Which is fine. But I mean, at this point, if you count an hour and 34 minutes in to this heck of a seed here, you got to imagine that anytime now, you're going to see Moro hit that done button. Because, I mean, Count played this seed pretty much perfectly, but it's a long seed, and when you get to like an hour and a half in, and you're like, oh, wait a minute, are they going to click finish? Jeez. Yeah, that's right. Spring Ball skipped the second one. I forgot about that.
Looks like Count is just going to go ahead and refill missiles. And thank you for that, Crane. I did not know that. I didn't even know you could apply a patch to remove the screen shaking.
There's the ice speed for Moro. Now officially in go mode. An hour and 35 minutes in. It's a rough seed.
And we're gonna just see Count go back, refill missiles, and then come back, finish off the Zebites. Might do another refill, and then finish off Mother Brain 1.
Oh, I don't know that spring ball skip for the second Zeb there, but I don't think it's too hard. What I've seen.
I'm gonna have to look this up because I didn't know you could
that.
do a spring ball skip on the second Zebite.
Yeah, something about because it's shorter or something like that.
Is it the same thing where you're trying to just damage kind of into the wall a little, clip into the wall a little?
Yeah, same sort of idea. All right, so now shooting this Zeb I think he has enough. I think so. Well, either way, I mean...
Depends. I mean, you can... Yeah, you have enough to finish off Mother Brain. And you don't need to go back for anything. You have full beam.
Right, full beam, right.
Is that why? I was wondering what was going on because the power bombs are kind of lighter.
Yeah, they are.
That's why. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, see, we already got ketchup.
Yeah, very quick. This is full beam. It's a 20 shot mother brain fight,
And
which
that's
is
it.
gone easy.
So Count Cranberry is able to take a little bit of a rest since being at Shack Tool.
Yeah. Hacking major minor, man. That's the thing. You're seeing Gravity, you saw Gravity maybe, 10, 15 minutes in?
It was
If
setting up to be
that.
a jet speed.
Yeah, it was. It was setting up to be one of those seeds where everything's just kind of there in the right spot at the right time, until it wasn't, you know? And there's no way that any of these runners would have checked Shack Tool before last.
No.
There's no way that it would have been any quicker, really. Like if someone were to make that play where they check Shack Tool before they check things such as X-ray, I mean that'd be one of those plays where it turns out was the right call, but no one would ever make it.
That's only a play that you would make if you felt like, hey, I'm behind.
Right.
This is the way everyone else might be choosing. I
Right.
needed to take the route that is going to only favor me.
Yeah, that's a good point, right? And if you take a couple deaths, maybe trying to check X-ray without, grapple, and you're like, okay, well, this isn't working. I know I'm behind. Yeah, that's a good point. That's possibly what could happen.
Yeah. And Mother Brain's gone.
Now, without speed, Count's going to have to take the long way up this room. And it takes a little bit of time. And no Shine Spark up the climb either. So it's a little bit longer time as well. But totally doable.
While in the meantime, Moro also dispatching Botspoon fairly quickly. No problem. Again, getting another microwave in.
Yeah, I love to see it.
Ooh, that's unfortunate. Getting that moonfall on Count Cranberry side, getting that moonfall erased while trying to go down. I always hate that.
Yeah.
A left side or a right side? We're gonna go. Well, apparently we're going right side.
I'm a right side person too. Yeah.
And have a little bit of difficulty on the climb, but getting up. Okay, getting up fine. And looks like Count Cranberry will be escaping right as Moro gets into his Dragon fight.
There it is.
GG. So we have Count Cranberry winning with a time of 1 hour, 41 minutes, and 39 seconds. And unfortunately, Moro has forfeited from the race.
Yeah, I don't blame him for that one bit. That is a tough seed.
So GG runners.
GG's. That was a fun one. Let's see if we can get these runners in here for an interview if they want to stop by. I see Count coming in.
Oh, okay.
All right, Count's just going to get his mic set up and come in and talk about this mess of a seed here. Yeah, so we never found speed. We never found space. I'm interested to see where they were. Only a couple spots, you know.
How it was. Speed's gonna be at Plasma,
Yeah, probably.
and Space has got to be at either Waterway or Vector Reserve.
Something we would never check, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because I think we got almost every other single check in during that race.
Yeah. Yeah, we did.
And we have CountCranberry and Moro in
Hello.
the chat with us. GG, guys.
GG's.
GG.
I have to apologize for rolling that glorious of a seed.
I was gonna
Or you
ask
guys.
who rolled the seed and who hurt you.
Well, at least we know who to blame now.
Exactly. It's like that was my first one ever. So, you know.
Oh,
Well, you
that
rolled
was
a doozy.
something.
Real quick, the items are scrolling through on
Oh, here you go.
CountCranberry screen. We're
Yes.
just looking for speed.
Speed was at gravity, so that was where we thought it could be as well.
Okay. Yep.
Okay.
I mean, that was the last location it could have been, I think, right? Because it couldn't have been locked behind
Yeah. It
Rex
could have been
Reserve.
at Plasma, I think, right?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
But that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, so that seed, let's just get the obvious out of the way. Shaq Tool holding Varia.
Oh, Shack Tool. This is the
Yeah.
first race I've had Shack Tool actually guarding something important. So, you know, congratulations, Shack Tool. You did it.
Yeah. Yep. Well, it happens more often, you know, in major minor. I think it was your downfall picking that major minor, you know. But yeah, that was it wasn't like just it's there. It was you need this to get this, and then you need this to get this, and then you need this to get grapple, and now you can go get your Varia. Like it was a very crazy seed.
Yeah, I kept thinking I don't want to go into East Meridia because I don't have, you know, access, right? So I'm like looking for speed, I'm looking for ice, I'm looking for Varia, anything. And I get grapple beam at Mama Turtle. And I'm not even sure if that's in logic on hard difficulty, but I got it and I was like, okay, where else could it be? And then I was like, oh my gosh, it's X-Ray. I could have gotten it with early X-Ray way earlier if I'd ever practiced that, which I haven't. And I go to X-Ray and it's just like an E-Tank and I'm just like, oh my gosh, where could this possibly be?
Did you
Was-
get sorry, one sec. Did you get Mama Turtle without high jump? Did I remember that right?
No,
Did
I
you
think
have-
I had high jump by that point. I'd done Croc. I think high jump was at Croc if I remember
Yes,
correctly.
it was. Yeah.
Yeah, the Mama Turtle high jump, spring ball jump, that was interesting.
Yeah. In logic too.
Yeah, I'm surprised that was in logic. I thought for hard difficulty that can't possibly be in logic, and I was sequence breaking, but I guess it was.
Yeah, there must have been because there was no other. I guess maybe if speed is up at gravity. No, because
Because Fantune was down in
yeah, fancy.
where Ridley is. So
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
you
right,
had
yeah.
to.
You couldn't have gotten ice any earlier.
Yeah. That's wild.
Heck of a seed.
Yeah, speaking of that ice, though, that was and I think Liza Gasoline here kind of pointed to it, that long trek that you guys had to do going from point A to all the way to point B, all the way to point C. I mean, you guys were going back and forth a lot, and it was just hard. It felt bad, really did.
Yeah, my congratulations to any viewers out there who stuck it through to the end. Like that was something else.
Yeah, I think every other major minor seed I've done in practice for this race, it was like no more than an hour 2, hour 3. And this one,
Yeah, that's what
all the
they.
way up to hour 40. Wow.
Yeah, yeah. At least the
Yeah.
seed 3 opponent at the end there, like putting ice right there, so you didn't
Yeah.
have to do bowling and all that other stuff. But yeah, that was crazy.
So I forgot to go to Croc for at least 15 minutes or so. And
Yeah,
I
we s-
kept thinking like, how do I get grapple? How do I get grapple? Where's my progression? Yeah, I just forgot about Croc.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, and I think we even commented on that a little bit, seeing you go back and forth, and it's like, he may have forgotten that he could still go check Croc, which still wasn't a rather convenient check by by any means.
Right.
Honestly, not even that out of the way for this seed. Let's be real here.
Yeah, yeah. Croc was like a nice, summer drive compared to everything else.
Yeah.
I felt really unsure. I think early in the seed, I had, 4, 5-ish E tanks and maybe one reserve, and I'd done the ice hell run, and I was low on energy. I had like 2 E tanks, not enough for a crystal flash, and I was like, do I farm and go for the hell runs, or do I risk going up to wrecked ship and Fantoon not being there? And
Mhm.
I farmed for a while, and then I was like, I gotta just go up because that's just gonna be a waste of time. Because at that point, I think we had microwave, so I realized I could kill any of the bosses that were there. So I finally turned around after like 3 or 4 minutes of farming.
Yeah.
Yeah, microwave was really a nice find early on. Made the bosses a breeze.
Yeah, I mean, the seed was turning out. I mean, a lot of major miners and Maro, you were saying this. A lot of major miners, they tend to be pretty fast because you don't have to check everything, and usually you get good stuff up front. I mean, you had microwave, you had gravity, you had a healthy ammo count for having microwave.
Healthy
So
eating count too.
yeah, and the eating, it was a great start, and then it quickly just went downhill with a lot
Ground
of
to a
red
halt.
herring checks. I mean, the check tool was the final check for both of you.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
crazy
because it
'cause-
had to be either X-ray or Shack Tool, and I was like, it's
Yeah.
not gonna do Shack Tool, right? Right? Well, it was. It was definitely Shack Tool.
I legit forgot that right sandpit and shack tool were in logic at that point. I was like, East Meridian, it's just locked behind speed and ice. And after I did X-ray, I was like, where could it possibly be? And then it hit me.
Yeah.
To be honest, we completely forgot about those checks too till after you finished checking X-ray, and then it's like, wait, can we go check tool now? Is that possible?
Yeah, I think, Spazer being in left sandpit was like the final insult. It's like the seed's just teasing you at that point.
Yeah, I
Great
saw
comical
that.
relief though.
Oh, it's so funny to see that there.
All right, so we'll start wrapping it up. Any final thoughts? Any last questions you have, Liza Gasoline?
No, I think that I'm just honored to be able to watch this ridiculous seed.
This train wreck.
Yeah, and you guys played it beautifully. Neither of you made wrong decisions or anything. It's just one of those long seeds, man. That's all it is. But nice, well played.
Yeah, and appreciate you guys, commentating and tracking. Much appreciated. And thanks to all the viewers out there. And GG again, Moro. That was an experience.
Honestly, I'm just honored to share that experience with you.
One for the books, right?
Okay, well then again, thanks everyone for watching, and if you have any all these wonderful folks here: Lions Gasoline, Captain Stack, and the two runners, CountCranberry, Moro, and like we were saying before, there's plenty of races this week, and I did check, and I am actually going to be commentating on Lions Gasoline's race. And you heard it on here. I get to roll that seed, and it's going to be fun.
Well, I have an opponent, so I'll see what they say after they see what happened here. I don't know.
That's fair. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, again, everyone, thanks for watching. In the next mission.